さんおはようございます。本日はELLEジャポンが初めて開催するイベントELLEウーマン・イン・ソサエティに参加いただきありがとうございます。今や世界44の国の地域で発行されているELLEですけれども、その日本版であるELLEジャポンが創刊されたのは1989年。今年で創刊25周年を迎えます。1945年、フランスで雑誌ELLEは誕生いたしました。ウーフェ・ラペティ、好奇心いっぱいに生きて、創刊編集長のエレーヌ・ラザレフがその第1号で送ったメッセージです。第二次世界大戦が終わって世界が新しい動きを始めた時代、そんな中で女性をもっと自由に、そして前向きに生きていくための一つの道しるべのような雑誌としてELLEは誕生いたしました。今回のこのイベントをELLEジャポンが開催されることをちょっと不思議に思われている皆さんもいるかもしれません。しかし、ファッションやビューティーのジャンルで新しいアイディアを皆さんに発信すると同時に、仕事や結婚、出産といった女性の人生の中での大事な出来事を読者と共に考え、そのための道しるべを示すのが創刊から変わらないELLEのミッションの一つです。このイベントが、皆様が明日に向かって生きるエネルギーをお届けするようなものであればいいと思っております。ウーマン・イン・ソサエティというこの名のもとにイベントを行っているのは私たちだけではありません。フランスでは昨年から女性のワークライフを支援するELLEアクティブというイベントを行っています。イギリスでは紙面を超えて SNS やトークイベントを通じて新しいフェミニズムを考えるリブランディングフェミニズムといった活動を行っています。この2カ国だけでなく、今や世界9つのエディションでウーマン・イン・ソサエティという名のもとにELLEのミッションを広げる活動を行っています。さて、日本での第1回目のテーマは、仕事と女性の関係ということです。この画面に映し出されているのは4月に発売されたELLEジャポン6月号の表紙です。仕事というステージで輝いている女性たちを日本にとどまらず世界からピックアップして32人のワークライフをお届けした1号です。この方たちの仕事はファッションだけでなくさまざまなジャンルに広がっていますけれども、共通することをもしお伝えするとしたら、自分の夢に向かって邁進していく情熱と、何があっても決して諦めない強靭な心ではないでしょうか。今日これから私のこの挨拶に続き、さまざまなスピーカーの方に登場をいただきますけれども、その方たちも皆さん同じような共通点を持った方です。その方たちの経験や仕事の上での苦労、そしてそれでも諦めない気持ち、そういったお話を聞いていただくことが皆様が仕事を考えていく上でも何か大きなプラスになればいいと思っております。本日はこの会場オーディトリアムだけでなく外ではワークショップを開催しております。そのワークショップの方では実際にELLEジャポンを作っているスタッフ、ELLEオンライン、ELLEショップのスタッフがセミナーの講師として ワーキングファッションだったり、オフィスでのコーディネート法について、皆様にアドバイスするような、時間を設けております。その他、プロのメイクアップアーティストがアドバイスを実際に行うメイクアップ講座だったり、女性のためのマネー講座などさまざまなワークショップを用意しておりますので、ぜひお立ち寄りいただきたいと思います。同時に入り口周辺にはELLEブースを設けて、フランスの創刊号からELLEジャポン日本の最新版までを並べたELLEを実際に見ていただけるようなスペースも用意しております。会場だけでなくワークショップでも丸一日楽しんでいただけるようなイベントですので、最後までゆっくりお楽しみください。ではこれからELLEウーマンインソサエティ第1回目を開催いたします。今日この場にいらした皆様に少しでも多くのエネルギーが届きますように祈ってます。どうもありがとうございます。
Hello everybody. So ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, I'm very proud to be here today with you. It's a great pleasure and honor to introduce this major seminar. I'm very glad and proud to be able to open the speech of the ELLE Woman in Society with you. So, I'd like to start talking a little bit about Renault, and then we are going to talk about my personal and professional experience to share with you. So let's start. Renault is one of the most renowned French brands around the world. One of the reasons is its innovation path. Renault is a pioneer in electronic mobility with a full range of electric vehicles. Because we strongly believe that our social mission is to offer innovative solutions for the benefits of cities and citizens. Moreover, Renault design, as you see, has been renewed with more emotional content, drawing on the way we feel that each of the different phases of our lives. The new design approach combines three essential French car design: beauty, modernity, and lifestyle and passion. So here you have recently renewed Renault Clio, and just after, the new one with a huge success, Capture. And you are going to understand one of the reasons of the success of Capture. So, after showing this beautiful image of passion, I would like to come back to my experience. I am Brazilian, from the south of Brazil, and in my family, as most of the Brazilian families, at my generation, only the men worked. In my generation, things have changed. Fortunately, I had the same opportunity that my brothers, and I had parents that always told us that we can be whatever you want, depending on the effort that you put to achieve it. At that time, as today, I wanted to discover the world. I wanted to travel, I wanted to learn. And I had a great opportunity that was presented to me at the time, an exchange program with Okayama University here in Japan. And with the Wright State University of the United States. So I discovered Japan in 1990. I was 19 years old at this time. I spent almost 3 months in Japan, and it was really amazing. Your culture, your landscape, your food. So after having, this is my first international experience, it was here in Japan. So after discovering Japan and this wonderful experience, I come back to Brazil. This is my experience here with you. And then I come back to Brazil, and I finished my graduation in electric engineer. And then, when I was already working, I had the chance to do 3 other trainings. The first one is an MBA, executive MBA in business, and the main school of Brazil. The second one I have already in France, I'm going to explain you. I have done a master in controlling and audit in Sorbonne. And this year I have the chance to do a general program management in CEDEV, in SEAT, one of the most important schools in Europe. They are all very useful. Of course, I acquire new capabilities, but moreover, and I think the most important thing, I have the opportunity to meet new people, to learn about them, and to learn other ways of thinking and working. So, I'd like to tell now about my experience. I have started my career in Brazil, in a telecommunications company, not in Renault, as a product and marketing engineer. In 2006, I had the chance to join, in 1996, sorry, I had the chance to join the startup of Renault in Brazil. I was the 27th employee that been hired as a project engineer, and just after as an economic manager for Clio. As I had in this period the opportunity to come to France lots of times, very often, to the headquarters, we have a very good collaboration between Brazilian team and French teams. So I was invited to join the coast division of Renault Corporate, and I take the coast control area for Megans based in France. I was the first Brazilian expatriate in France. After this job, I decided that it was important to change a little bit and to be closer to the Gamba, to be closer to the product. And I joined Logan's program, and I moved to Romania, Pitești, a very small city in Romania, where we have the plant to launch the station wagon and a van of Logan's Dacia. And then I took the whole, after this experience, the whole entry program responsibility for the industrial area. I was also in charge of the increase of the capacity, I come back to France, of Dacia, so the plant of Romania, and also the plant of Russia. And this increase of capacity is to pass from, if I talk about Romania, 150,000 vehicles to 350,000 vehicles. So after 6 years in the industrial division, I changed it again. So this is my actual job. And I move to quality, to the quality department, and I take the whole responsibility of LCV vehicles in Renault, worldwide. It was very interesting, this choice, because I had the opportunity to widen my vision of the company, to have access to design, to have access to product. And at the same time, I had the chance to take another responsibility as a volunteer. I joined the Women at Renault network. What is Women at Renault? In fact, in 2010, Renault launched the Women at Renault plan, which aims to ensure representation of women in all the levels of the company, with 2 folds. One fold with the human resources, and the second one is the social network. The main objectives were to attract women in Renault, in the car industry, to use the full potential of the female talent pool to prevent talent wasting, and to access new business dimensions. Why I'm talking about business? In Brazil, I am going to give you an example. 50% of Renault sales are made to women. 50%. So take into account women's expectations is a key for the business. I'm going to come back to this point a little bit later. So, another point that is important regarding this social network, that's not only for women, it's also for men. This social network corresponds today to more than 4,500 members of the whole Renault worldwide. 16% are men, 12 networks worldwide, Algeria, Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, and so on. Open to all categories. You have executives, you have managers, but you have also white and blue-collar workers. Many initiatives are provided in that network, like training for personal development, like conference, catalyst for ideas, and so on. The second axis of this plan is the human resources fold, with clear KPI. So at the end of 2013, the key positions held by women in the company was around 20%, and the target for 2016 is 25%. There is a monthly, strongly monitored dashboard regarding leadership development and tools in place. So we have coaching, mentoring, external training, and of course, to achieve these reasons, it's not only human resources, it's also the management. A close monitoring is done in order to anticipate diversity impact and to be sure that you have women in the talent pool and potentials that is going to be identified. Regarding the business opportunity linked to the plan, did you know that in average, 60% of cars purchased, this is a research that you have done, are decided or influenced by women. So they are an important consequence for the company. So based on personal and spontaneous initiatives supported by women at Renault, I can give you a concrete example of what has been done. An evaluation tool to check if the female identifiers are properly presented in a product was created. This grid was shared with different countries to have the international vision and was applied for capture before validation. So capture is a vehicle, the one that you have seen in the beginning, that is very appreciated by women. I'm not going to get into details about what you have done and these female identifiers, but you can have two categories, a rational one and an emotional one. The items can change from one category to another depending on the profile of the customer and depending on the country that you are. External styling, light colors, can be rational or emotional. Third and second row modularity are more linked to rational. For the future cross-car lines evolutions, these identifiers, those identifiers are going to be applied. So in conclusion, we are convinced that women can bring a lot in the companies. In terms of performance, efficiency, work and environment. For this reason, we have developed Women at Renault, this plan and the network to help women to gain confidence and self-esteem, to help men to realize the asset of having gender-balanced teams and how efficient and performing it can be for the company. It helps both men and women to change our mindsets. To finish, as I have already had many questions about my personal, how do I manage my personal and my professional life, I would like to share some points with you. I can say to you that I manage it as very other woman that works and have a family. I have 2 children. My experience is that we have to ensure a solid family organization. It means simply that you need help. I need help. It can be a babysitter, it can be a nursery, it can be your family, it can be friends. In my personal case, I have a great professional woman who helped me. And I'm also supported by friends. And above all, I have the chance, and this is very important, to have a fantastic husband who is real a partner and who supports me in all situations. And of course, I support him as well. I think this is a key also. So in a few words, my generation and your generation have faced a great evolution for women. For the ones who wants a career, there is no reason not to succeed if you have results. No reason at all. So be persistent. Be persistent. If you decide to manage your professional and personal life, set the proper organization, and last but not least, be open to the world. I hope you all will achieve your ambitions. So believe in yourself and success for all. Thank you.